Well, hello. Sorry about the inconvenience of having to switch from Facebook to YouTube, but unfortunately, my OBS software was not connecting to Facebook Live as I wanted it to. So, we're going to go ahead and start the auction. Okay. Hopefully, some people will show up and see the changes that have been made as far as the original place that we're going to hold the auction. So, by all means, if anybody has any questions, please type it in the chat. I'll be more than happy to answer any questions. And this is how the auction is going to go. What I'm going to do is present one of my pendants over here, and also here, in case you can't see it too clearly, down here. And what's going to happen is we're going to start an opening bid, and we're going to go for 2 minutes. That's it, just 2 minutes. So this is going to be like a speed auction. And whoever has the highest bid at the end of 2 minutes win that auction. What I will do then is go over to spiritofTwilight.com. I will change the price to the auction bid, and you can check out directly from my website at spiritofTwilight.com. Now, the only thing is with the notification of how to get the product to the winning buyer is probably going to be by, I'm going to say Facebook Messenger, because that's where this was originally supposed to be. And again, I apologize for the inconvenience. Again, OBS is not allowing me to work with Facebook. So we're going to go ahead and start right now. Now, if something doesn't sell on a bid, or you happen to miss this live stream, you're more than welcome to send me a message on Facebook at Spirit of Twilight, and I can see what I can do about getting a bid or giving you the pendant for an offer that you make directly. But it has to start with the opening bid, or be as minimum as the opening bid. So we're going to start off with, let's go with a piece of sterling silver. This is a clear quartz that I just made less than a week ago, and it is 9.25 sterling silver, and it is a museum grade quartz, which means that it is very clear. There are no markings or any type of ghost markings on the inside either. So let's take a closer look at this, which I'm going to do on this screen here, just so you can get a better close-up view on it. And this bid is going to start off at $20. Just type that into the chat really quick. There we go. So if anybody wants to reply to this bid offering $20 or more, plus the $5 for shipping, please feel free to do so. And we're going to give you 2 minutes on this, starting now. So if you have any questions in regards to how this works or the bid or what have you, by all means, please go ahead and put it in the chat. I'll be more than happy to answer any questions that you may have. Now, I'm also working on my Chromebook to my left, which is going to be to your right, on my website. So I'm going to be making changes as we go. So if I miss a question, I apologize in advance. But I just want to make sure everything is working as smoothly as it possibly can. Okay, is this item? Now let's talk about Spirit of Twilight as well for a minute. Twilight is actually going to be introducing again tarot readings, and those tarot readings will be starting at $20. They are on my website now, so you're more than welcome to look at that. And the only one I have listed right now, because I can't put any live ones on my website, is an email reply. So that is it for this pendant. This pendant did not sell. There were no opening bids for it. We're going to move on to the next one. And this one is a pink aura quartz. It is also in 0.925 sterling silver. And it is quite on the larger side. This one is 2 inches in length, and the width is about 1 inch. And this one, we're going to start the bid off once again for $20. Give this 2 minutes. Meantime, let me just bring it up to the screen a little bit clearer. See that? Drilling. See a very intricate design. And this one retailed for $40. That was on the shows. Okay, so that one is gone. Now again, if you do want to bid, let me know in the chat. Just put in the amount, I'll see your name. Or if you want to bid higher against someone else, go ahead and do that. Just to make it very, very simple. Okay, our next one, it's actually one of my favorites. This next one that I'm going to have up for bid was originally priced for $50. This is also a sterling silver. It is a pink tourmaline raw pendant in sterling silver. See the front, and there's the back. Very intricate piece. This piece also is 2 inches in height and just over 3/4 inches in width. And again, this is pink tourmaline wrapped in 9.25 sterling silver. It is hand woven, just like all of my pendants are. The pendants do come in a box and do come with the premium satin cord that you can see with the lobster claw clothing. On it. This is going to be a starting bid of $20 as well. Originally it was $50. And based on a show that I recently did, which really is a discount compared to what it used to be. There we go. One more time. Put it down here. You can see it. Again, this was 50. My show. Or at my show, rather. And it is a pink tourmaline. Very clear, very beautiful. One's going twice. I'm going to put that one aside. Yep. It's actually one of my favorites, and this was priced for $60. I'm going to start this bid at 30 because it is a very large and very beautiful pendant. So this is a labradorite sterling silver. And it is just over 2 inches in height and 1 inch in width. And this is probably one of the most beautiful pieces of labradorite I've ever got my hands on. Very flashy. Nice blue and green color on this stone. And originally it was $60 at my show. We're going to start a bid off for 30. And this is quite a large stone. It is a cab, but it is not oval, it is rectangular in shape. Very beautiful piece of jewelry. And 9.25 sterling silver. And since I do not have anybody in the chat, we're going to end this. Going once, going twice. The next piece I do not have on my website. However, if you do follow me on social media, this is one that I made yesterday. This is a red jasper in raw copper. We're going to start the bid with this one at 20. Take this up to the screen so you guys can see it. Nice intricate piece. The backside, the red jasper. Bid on this would be $20 to start. A few minutes. Response, going once, going twice. And the next one also is not on my site apparently, but I did wrap this in the past week. This one is 3 inches in length, 3/4 inches in width. This is a sterling silver 5 gem pendant. It has a blue tourmaline, 3 green tourmalines, and an opalite wrapped in sterling silver. This one is a high tier item, so the minimum we're going to ask for is 40. We'll start the bidding now. Just pull this up to screen here so you guys can see it. It's a very beautiful piece, very intricate. You have three green tourmalines over here, an elongated blue tourmaline, and an opalite at the top. So this is definitely one of my high-end pieces. I'm gonna leave it on here for a few more seconds. Nice. And gone. Again, if you see something and it is not sold or bid on, you are more than welcome to send me a message here in the chat and I'll see what I can do. The next item up for bid is this is a Disney pendant that I made. Again, this is not affiliated with Disney at all. It is a black tourmaline, 2 opalite, sterling silver. This one is again a high-end item. I was selling it for 60. It's a local vendor event. I'm gonna offer 40 or ask 40 for it. But it's sterling silver. It was based on the Disney character Cruella de Vil. Starting bid on this will be 40. Again, sterling silver, 3 stones, 1 black tourmaline, and 2 opalite. Let me just bring this up to front camera so you can take a really good look at it. Even though it's not really one of my bigger pendants, it's still very beautiful. You have the 2 obolites and 1 black tourmaline. The size for this one is 1 3/4 in height and 1 inch in width. Going to be $40. The premium pendant and 9.25 sterling silver. And if you see something and it does not sell or it's not bid upon, you can send me a message on Facebook if you'd like to. As a matter of fact, let me open that up here. And my phone. But now I'm gonna have to verify sneak. Second. And okay, so now I am logged on Messenger, and this will be under Spirit of Twilight from facebook.com/Spirit of Twilight. You send me a message if need be. Let's get over my messenger really quick. So if you send me a message, I'll get notified on my Chromebook next to me. So nobody been on this one. We're going to pull this one aside. And next, this one is not on my website either. This is one I made yesterday. This is a Jasper, but it is a natural, very nice muted tone. I want to say beige or almost a woodish color and wild copper. This one, we're going to start off the bidding at $15. Just bring this up close, front screen, so you can see it a little bit closely. Here we go. Very natural, very nice tone to it. It is going once, going twice. That one is on hold as well. Next, I'm going to present to you is a rare stone. And what I mean by that is, well, first I have to get this untangled. So this is actually a rarer stone. This is a red resin. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm sorry. This was originally $75, and it is a red piece of resin from a tree sap. It is red, and it is absolutely gorgeous. So you can get this in brown, you can get this in a tan color, but the red is very hard to get. Just bring that up to the screen so you can see it. $50 because these are really hard to find. Let's see. I can't think of the stone. That's weird. I know this one is on my website. I'm sorry, red amber. Yes. Rather expensive, very hard to get. I'm asking 50 for it. And sterling silver. And I was asking originally 75 for it. But it is a red amber. Again, very hard stone to get. Absolutely stunning in color. Very deep color red. Here, ready? Okay, going once, going twice, and we're gonna put this one on hold as well. The next item I have is a pink rhodonite wrapped in 9.25 sterling silver. This pendant is quite large. It's 2.5 inches in height and 1.25 inches in width. Getting $45 for it at the show. It down to 20. Reason being is because I've had this stone for quite a while, and this is the second wrap on it. So again, if nobody purchases a stone pendant today and you happen to come in and see one that you like, you can always check on spiritofTwilight.com to see if I still have it in stock. If I do, you're more than welcome to make a bid for it on Facebook Messenger. And it just has to be the minimum bid offering that I put on here on my YouTube channel. So the pink rhodonite going once, going twice. And I'm going to pull this one off. Okay, this item also is a high-end item. It is in sterling silver. My asking price was $75. And the reason being is because it is sterling silver wrapped in 2 diamond cut garnets and 1 pink tourmaline. Very, very, very pretty pendant. This took a lot of work. On this pendant is almost 2 inches by 1 inch. And for this pendant, I'm going to be asking $50. I originally asked for $75. There we go. Just joining me on this live auction that I'm doing. Welcome. Certainly, I am going to be taking bids for these, even if they don't sell here. Again, you can bid for one on Facebook Messenger. Let me just pull this up again one more time before I take it off. Again, this is pink tourmaline and 2 diamond cut garnets. We're asking $50 for this. Original price $75. Put that to the side. Next item that I have, something that isn't so common, and a lot of people don't even know about it. This is a Columbianite wrapped in sterling silver. Now, Columbianite is known as the lightning stone, and it is a black form of glass. Similar properties to excuse me, moldavite. And I was asking $35 for this. Today I'm gonna ask for $20. And again, it's Columbianite. It is called the Lightning Stone. It is found in Colombia, next to source to a volcano, and it has similar properties to moldavite and also black tourmaline. It is a black cloth. And I'm going to pull this up here so you can take a look at it again. It's black with hues of brown and gray. So going once, going twice, and this one's going to be moved to the side as well. Next, I have a clear topaz wrapped in 9.25 sterling silver. This is one of my favorite stones. Beautiful, beautiful stone. Very flashy, very clear. Almost looks like a diamond. This one I asked $45 for. I asked for 30. All of these pendants that I'm offering today will also be shipped out tomorrow morning at 8:30 a.m. first thing. And the reason for that is so people will get them hopefully in time for Christmas. So my estimated delivery should be no later than Saturday, which is 1 week from yesterday. Hopefully, if the United States Postal Service is still servicing people on the Saturday before Christmas. Okay, so we're gonna go with this topaz as going once, going twice. Pull that. I'm putting all of these pieces on the side here in the chat is because if you want to go to spiritofTwilight.com and you want to look up the stone, you can. They're still listed with their regular price, not the price you see here. So if you bid and you win, then I will change the price to spiritofTwilight.com, put the link for that item into the chat, and then you can go ahead and make the purchase. Again, shipping today is only $5. Originally, it's $10. So next, beautiful purple amethyst, and it is amethyst point. It is wrapped in a basket made out of 9.5 sterling silver. 9.25 sterling silver, excuse me. So we're gonna say for this one, I'm gonna ask $20. This particular pendant in size is about 2¼ inches. So again, this is the amethyst in 9.25 sterling silver. It is amethyst point. And it has the basket weave on the bottom, which is holding the clear side, as you can see from the back. And I'm asking the starting bid at $20. To the side, and I was asking 45 at the event. You can find it online. In any of these, or if you want to see them again really quick, just copy and paste in the chat the item that you're interested in based on the starting price and what I typed in, and I can just pull it right back up. I have them on the side here. And then I will link to you in the chat the final bid offer that you make to my website, and you just check out on my website, which is through PayPal. Okay, going once, going twice on the amethyst, and we're going to pull this one aside. Okay, now we're going to go into a different territory of pendants. This one is a copper base pendant. It is a tiger's iron pendant. It's very much on the masculine side, but it's very beautiful with red and flashes of gray in the actual stone itself. And this is a rather heavy pendant, but it is very, very beautiful. I was asking $35 at the show, and today I'm going to ask 20. Do that. Let me just check the size for you. It is about 1 and 3/4 inches in length and 1 inch in width. That's $20. It is a nice hefty piece with the stone has red and silver slash gray in it. Very pretty stone. Very, very pretty stone. So we leave that here for a little bit. And I'm going to take a sip of coffee. Yay, we're to Twilight. Cheers. Okay, so that is the Tiger Iron and copper, and that is a raw copper. So I'm going to call it, going once, going twice. Move that to the side. The next item is another Colombianite, and this is an Anti-Tarnish titanium. Now, what I mean by Anti-Tarnish is it has a copper core wire, then it has a colored titanium on top of it with a clear coat on top of that. So if you know somebody that has an allergy to a specific type of metal, this would actually last them a long time and it won't harm their skin or make them itch. So this is the pendant I am speaking of right now. Again, it's Colombianite, the lightning stone from Colombia, and is wrapped in the anti-tarnish titanium finish. And itself is 1.5 inches in length, and the width is approximately 1/2 inch. So this is a smaller pendant, very pretty, with a very, very good stone. So we're going to start that bid at $15 plus $5 for shipping. And twice, and we're going to move that to the side. The next item I am showcasing is a smoky quartz wrapped in copper, and this is a raw copper. Very deep smoky quartz, almost black in color, but not quite. There we go. Two of these, I'm going to call the smoky quartz 1. It's also going to be $20 for starting bid. You guys, a couple minutes on this one. All it going once, going twice. That one is get some more light in here. Earlier, and now unfortunately it stopped. Okay. So the next item we have, this is a forest agate, and it is a blue-green forest agate. Beautiful, beautiful stone. It's also known as a moss agate. It is wrapped in raw copper. And the measurements on this particular pendant in height is 1 3/4 inches. The largest in width is 3/4 inches. Again, this is a moss agate, but it has a blue-green color combination to it. Very pretty. We're going to go ahead and ask a starting bid on this one of $20. Originally, I had asked for at a local event $45 for it because it is very intricate in design, but also because of the groove, the groove. The blue-green hue of the stone itself is quite unique. So this would be $20 and $5 for shipping. Again, if you order more than one pendant and you pay for both, I'm only going to charge you once for the $5 for shipping. And that's only today during this auction. Okay, we're going to say going once, going twice, and that item is going to be pulled to the side. The next item up for bid is a clear aura quartz wrapped in raw copper. G-stone. But beautiful. Has a rainbow essence on the outside of it. As you'll see. And we're going to ask 15 for this one as a starting bid. I'm also going to go ahead and open an eBay store. I just want you to see that rainbow color on top. It's very pretty when it flashes. Rating. So I'm going to call this one going once, going twice. Put to the side. Next item we have is also another copper pendant. It's hematite stone in a hand tarnished copper. And if you like hematite, which is kind of like a gunmetal color, but also good for reflecting energy, absorbing negative energy, it's a beautiful stone. 15. Leave this up for a minute or two. More coffee. Cheers. Alright, this one is going once, going twice. Nobody's commented on a bid. I'm going to pull it to the side. The next item. This is one of my favorites. I love this. This is Uncanite, or Unakite rather. And it's green and pink. And I did wrap this one in a raw copper, and I did go ahead and tarnish this as well. Very, very pretty stone. So this one I'm going to start off the bidding at $25. This particular pendant is approximately 2 inches in height and 3/4 of an inch in width. And again, this will be $25. It is a semi-intricate design, so it's not too flashy. It could be good for a male, woman, or non-binary person. And it is very pretty. Kind of formal, but yet very casual. That's what I really like about it. I'm going to call this one going once, going twice, and that will be put to the side in case anybody's interested. The next item I have is a peridot in raw copper. And this is a semi-tarnished raw copper. The stone is quite large compared to what you usually get. This particular pendant, I was asking $65 for because of the size of the stone. It is an August birthstone, which happens to be my mother's birthstone, and I love the color of it. I'm going to start the bid at $35. Again, I originally asked $65 for it out of local event. Just straighten that out for you. There we go. It has a very kind of like a medieval appearance to it. I really like it, almost like a shield. And I'm going to take a break soon. This one is $35. Is the asking opening bid. And I have quite a few more pendants to go. So I'm going to go ahead and call this going once, going twice. Again, this is peridot and raw copper. $35 the starting bid. And we're going to pull that off to the side. I'm going to do one more before I take my little break. This one is a very large pendant. This is a statement piece. This is a raw emerald, raw copper. Quite intricate, quite large, very beautiful green stone. And this pendant in size is 2¼ inches. The deepest in width is 1½ inches. And again, this is one of my most popular ooh-ah moment stones. I get asked about it all the time. So we're gonna put this up. Raw emerald and raw copper. This one I'm gonna ask 30 as a starting bid. Originally at the shows, I would ask for $65 to $70 because of it being so large. And also it is, again, it's a showcase piece. It's not something that you would wear every day, unless if you do like very large jewelry. So this is definitely a statement piece. If you're looking for something that is quite nice, but still has a very royal appeal to it as far as the stone is concerned. This is going once, going twice. I'm going to pull it back up one more time. Just so you can take a really good look at it. And unfortunately, it's gray outside, so the natural light on this is a little bit shadowed. But a very nice, intricate design, not too overly done. Very heavy. All right, I'm going to take a little 5-minute break. and I will be right back in just a few minutes. I'm going to go ahead and leave up on there for you to enjoy. Yay. And then I'm also going to take that beautiful Labradorite pendant and put it on there for display so you guys can take a look at it. This is something I offered earlier. Again, if you see something you like and you want to see it again, please go ahead and let me know. But again, this is a very flashy Labradorite stone. It's quite large. It's a statement piece, or a ritual piece, if you would. But I'll be back in about 5 minutes. So you guys know I'm taking a 5 minute break, and I'll be right back. So I guess stay tuned. If you want to see any of the pendants that I have listed in the chat, just copy and paste it into the message, and I will go ahead and redistribute or re-put that pendant up for auction if you want to. But I will be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay, again, anything that you see in the chat that you want to see again, just let me know. Or you can check out the item by searching on spiritoftwilight.com. Now, I went through quite a few pendants so far, and I'm going to continue this till probably after 4 o'clock. Because a lot of people didn't get the message that Facebook wasn't working and I had to switch to YouTube. Again, you don't have to have a YouTube account to join. Okay, so a little fox. Hello. Namaton. Namaste. Alright, so the next item that I have up for bid. This is a stone that I've only found one time, and I love this stone. It is a chocolate or mahogany obsidian. It is reddish and brown in color, wrapped in raw copper. And put it down there so you can take a look at it. It's a very pretty stone. You want the peridot? Second. Okay, I'll show the peridot in 1 minute. So the mahogany obsidian. So I'm going to ask $25 for plus $5 shipping. And again, all you have to do is go ahead and say the item that you want to see again or the item that you want to bid on. Put your bid on in the chat, and we will go ahead and get it shipped out for a $5 shipping fee. Now, this mahogany I asked $35 for at local events, and it's priced even higher online. But we're going to say going once, going twice on this item. And I'm going to pull it to the side. Let me bring up the peridot again. This is the peridot. Unfortunately, I lost the sun down here in Florida. It's not looking so great outside. But there it is under the light on the camera. Okay, you want to see the pink all reports? Sure. Where did I put that? This peridot, again, is quite large in size. It is a raw copper wrapping. And I was thinking 35 for it. Originally was going for a lot more because of the size of the stone. Looking for the pink R-Quartz. There it is. Okay, going once, going twice on this. I'm going to hold it since you have an interest in it. Okay, the pink aura quartz is wrapped in 9.25 sterling silver. It is a rather intricate wrap. Okay. The light will certainly come through the stone. And this one I was asking $40 at a local event. And that is the pink aura quartz. Scroll back up. It's going to be for $20 plus $5 shipping. You want the pink artworks? Okay. And you agree to the price of 20? Okay. So it'll be 25 with shipping. Give me just a moment. Second. Here we go. There is the link to your item. That aside. And you can check out right at spiritoftwilight.com. I changed the price so it matches $20. And you'll check out with $5 for shipping. Big $40 pieces, Amanda. Or Mandy, rather. Okay, the green. Opalite? Okay. That one I just made. That one is not on my website. So this one, I wish I could give you a better review on this. Hold on. There are 3 pieces. Green tourmaline. And then also 1 long piece of blue tourmaline, and the opalite is right above the blue tourmaline. And this is in 9.25 sterling silver. Down for you. Flashlight did not help with my phone. Yippee yay. And that one was 40. There another one for 40. Hold on one second. It was 50. I have that labradorite, big labradorite for 30. Again, this is the piece. For 40. There's 3 stones. Over here, 1, 2, 3, and green tourmaline. Sure. Okay, that was the only one I had listed for 40. So were you talking about the labradorite? This was in sterling silver also. You're welcome, Grace. Thank you. Now this one, I need to get light on this because this one is really flashy. Not good at this. There we go. This is the biggest one. This one, the Labradorite, and then the other one, which was this three, have this red amber, which is kind of rare to get. You want the green one? Okay. Second, so this one, the blue and green and the opalite. Okay. Start really quick. And I don't have a listed, it's brand new. Okay. One second. If you hear anybody in the background, my husband is having a D&D going on. Thought I had all these on my website, but unfortunately I don't. Here we go. Download this really quick. Always. Go. It is not showing up. What is wrong with this stupid phone? I hate Apple. Okay. PayPal's fine. That's actually how I use my website anyway. It doesn't matter. Okay, it's coming right now. Promise. Alright, here we go. There it is. Yeah, this is true. Queen. You want to see the garnet too? Okay. Um, the garnet and pink tourmaline. There's two diamond cut garnets and a raw pink tourmaline and sterling. This one at an event I asked $65 for. And fortunately, at the events, unless if I'm doing a pagan event, things do not sell for some reason. Should have a raw garnet somewhere I haven't presented yet. Again, this is the garnet with pink tourmaline. With one here and one at the bottom and pink tourmaline in the middle. Even somewhere. What do you need a present for your mom? What stone does she like? Any emeralds? Okay. What's her? What's a good stone for her that she likes? This I've got to show you this. This I love this. I've never seen anything like this, and I got this from a local supplier that I trust on Instagram. And every time I show this to people, they wow. And you gotta see this. This is the tourmaline, but it's pink, blue, and red. So when I take it and shine it from behind, you can see the layers of red, blue, and purple. And I absolutely love this stone. This is the only one I've ever gotten like it. Yeah, you can put her address in, that's fine. This one, this one I didn't show yet. So this one, let's say 35. It's exceptionally unique. I've never found anything like it. But also that red amber, I have one of those too, which is really rare. Kind of hard to get. That was this one. It's a red amber, very deep red, and sterling silver. It's kind of weird how I found it, but it's a red amber. Um, Let me change the price on plane. You want this one or the tourmaline? Or both? Okay, you want this one. Bring it up so you see how red it is. You want the garnet one. Okay. So you want this one. The garnet and pink tourmaline. Okay. That's 50. So this one, the garnet and pink tourmaline, I've got that set up on my website. Give me one moment. That's the garnet and pink tourmaline. That's this one. The other one with the purple, blue, and red tourmaline and sterling silver. I have that one also. That was this one. Garnet and pink tourmaline is 50. That was the link I just posted. And then this one I haven't posted yet. For the tricolor blue, purple, and red tourmaline and sterling silver. That one, I don't think I posted that. Let me look. Okay. So this one also, the tourmaline. Red, pink, and blue. Show you that just one more time. I'm so not good at this. Hold on one second. Purple goes to blue and goes to red. So this is the other one you wanted, correct? Okay, so you don't want this tourmaline then. The red, purple, and blue. Look at the light right behind it. You know how I feel when I shop on your website. Trust me, you'll be getting some back. Okay, so those two pendants were the only two, correct? Two pendants, right? Okay, that's fine. I understand that completely. I still need to order that chalice though. Okay, so two pendants. I got those clear. This one was one of my favorites. I had another blue one that was a little thicker, and I absolutely, oh my god, loved it. And unfortunately, it sold. Well, fortunately it's sold, but unfortunately, yeah. All right. So let's go. Okay, thank you. Again, everything goes out tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. Um, it's got to go out. I want people to have their stuff by Christmas. So hopefully it shows up no later than Saturday. Hopefully no later than Friday, as far as that's concerned. So let me go back. I got your two pendants. Me too. I have to get. Okay, I did pull the pink one for Grace. Okay, so I got yours right here. I've got Grace's over here. I'm gonna package those up for tomorrow morning. And love you too, of course, dear. Okay, kiss, kiss. Too. Okay, this one here I have is a little tiny small um, emerald emerald copper, and this was really difficult to wrap. So I went ahead and made it very simple. It's very small. It's not that big, but it is very clear on the stone. And again, I wish the sun would just come out again. This one I'm gonna let go for 15. Go. And it's going once, going twice. I'm gonna pull it off. Um, I'm gonna pull that tourmaline again because it's absolutely gorgeous. I love it. It's one of the best stones I've ever gotten. This is a red, blue, purple tourmaline. Sterling silver. And we are gonna go ahead and sell this one for 40 because it is very unique. Very, very unique. So I did show this one a couple times for Mandy, but if you want to bid on it, you can bid on it now. Almost 4 o'clock. Okay, going once, going twice. I'm pulling this aside. Again, if you want to see something again, please just let me know. I'll be more than happy to pull it back up, or you can see all of my jewelry at spiritedtwilight.com. Okay, this one is a favorite of mine, and it's one of my favorite stones of all time. This is the blue tiger's eye, and it has a blue and brown hue to it. Very pretty. It is quite large. It is 2 inches in length and about 1 1/4 in width at its widest point. And it is raw copper. I'm gonna go ahead and start this bid at 20. Please feel free to bid on this item if you like it. We have so many things in here. I'd love to show you guys. And twice, and that was the blue tiger's eye. I have a Sodalite, which is another favorite stone. I like blue. And this one is wrapped in sterling silver. This is a cab. It's a Sodalite in sterling silver cab. And it's very simple, but it's a little elegant. So it's very good for a man, a woman, someone who is non-binary. Very beautiful pendant. So we're gonna go sterling silver, sodalite, and this one I'm gonna let go for 20. The size of this is about 1.5 inches in length. The width is approximately 3/4 inches. So this is a standard size pendant. It's not large, at least not very large, but it is a very nice pendant for anybody who loves sodalite or blue. And sodalite actually pairs well with me because on the zodiac I'm an Aquarius, and that pairs with sodalite very, very well. Again, the sterling silver, 9.25 sterling silver on the pendant as well, and it'll be $20 with the starting bid for anybody that would like to purchase it. We're going to say going once, going twice, and we're going to put that to the side. D-box. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay, this one is a gorgeous, gorgeous pendant. And a lot of people have said they see an eye in the stone. This is a topaz. It's clear. It's very, very clear as far as the stone is concerned. But some people see an eye when I posted this before. It is in a hand oxidated raw copper. And it is a smaller type of pendant. Let go with a starting bid of $25. Excuse me. The size of it is about 1 inch by 1 inch. It's almost perfectly round, but has a more oval shape to it. So I would say maybe 1.25 inches in height. But it's a very beautiful pendant. Very nice, very clear, very good for a lot of different people, no matter what color they like, because it is a clear stone and it is topaz, so it's very beautiful. So I'm going to say going once, going twice on this. And I'm going to put it to the side. And if you see something and you want to see it again, or if you see something in the chat and you want to see it again, just let me know. That pendant is not good. We're not going to put that one up there. That pendant is not good either. This one is also a sodalite with a very small moss agate stone in sterling silver. So it has two stones. And this one we're going to let go for 30 plus $5 shipping. Let me just bring this in the front camera. If you want to see the design a little bit better, very fluid design on the pendant itself with the sterling silver wrapping. Again, it is sodalite with a moss agate. And twice, and we're going to put that to the side as well. I have another lightning stone or Columbianite. Similar properties to Moldavite, but it is very dark. Stones in the center there. You'll see it better under this. Viewing point, it is a copper, raw copper, Columbianite. Again, Columbianite is from Colombia. It is related or known to by the Colombian Indians, and it is found around volcanoes in the area. It is considered the lightning stone because it has similar properties to moldavite. And I do have, I believe, two others of these. Was very popular at one point. And this is a small pendant, same with the clear topaz. So this one I'm going to say 25 also. Excuse me. Okay, going once, going twice. I'll put that to the side. I'm trying to pick the best ones I have for the auction. Okay, this is very pretty. This is an angelite and a tarnished copper. And this is also hand tarnished. I thought about rewrapping it in sterling silver just because it makes it look so dark, but the stone stands out so beautifully on this. So this would be angelite and oxidated copper. And we're going to let this one go for 20. It is a cab, so it is quite large. The size of this pendant is 1 3/4 inches by almost 1 3/4 inches. I'm sorry, that can't be right. I apologize. 2 inches in height by 1 3/4 of an inch in width. I apologize for that. And this would be $20 at starting bid. Going twice. Pull that to the side. The next one is one of my favorite stones, and I have a larger version of the stone, and it is authentic. It is not a dyed howlite. This is Mexican turquoise and a tarnished raw copper. Very, very beautiful stone. Very, very beautiful stone. And I've had this for quite a while, and the reason being is because I'm always asking quite a bit of money for it because it is authentic Mexican turquoise. So this one I am going to let go because I have had it for quite a while. Let this one go for 30. If you're interested. And this is Mexican turquoise. It is not a dyed howlite. It is real Mexican turquoise. And I have a piece that I haven't put into pendant form again because I'd have to sell it for over $100 because it is quite large. But this is Mexican turquoise in oxidated copper. It is a very intricate design, all laced around, rope around in one particular pattern. So the Mexican turquoise is going once, going twice. $30 if you're interested. Next. Okay, this is a raw polished garnet. Again, it's going to be difficult to see up here, but it is very nice. It is 2 inches in height by 3/4 of an inch in width. It is rather dark to see because it is black and red. It's very pretty, very nice, polished, raw garnet. So polished and raw, kind of hard to explain. A raw form of a stone isn't something that is cut like a diamond cut. Like if you go to a jeweler, you would go ahead and purchase a diamond cut or a whatever cut they have. This is basically a stone in its raw form, but it's tumbled and polished, and then it could be sold. But this is a beautiful, beautiful stone, especially if you like a darker type of palette like I do. So we're going to say this raw garnet and oxidized copper, and this one I'm going to do for $15. And the only reason being is because I've had this stone for a long time. And I really love this stone, and I have not worn it myself, but it is very dear to me because it is my birthstone. So it is a January stone. The $15 raw garnet that's oxidized and copper, $15, $5 shipping. And again, if you miss this live session and you watch it again and you see something in the chat, which I'm going to leave on YouTube as well, you're more than welcome to message me on Facebook Messenger under Spirit of Twilight. So it would be facebook.com/Spirit of Twilight, and I will go ahead and honor your bid if you agree to the bid within the chat and you see it on my website at spiritoftwilight.com. Or if you have a question about one of the pendants that I'm showing today, please by all means just let me know. So going once, going twice on this red garnet. I'm going to pull that aside. Next up, let's skip that one. I've shown you quite a bit of those. Okay, now this is a very fascinating stone. This is actually a blue agate, but it is a clear blue agate, and it is dyed. But it's called a dragon's vein or a dragon's eye. And this one is wrapped in raw copper. Okay, the reason why it's called a dragon's vein or dragon's eye is because when you look through it, you can see veins or an eye form within the stone. But when you have it against a background, it shows a beautiful blue color, almost a turquoise. So I'm going to put this on here, and this is quite a large pendant. This one is just over 2 inches in height, and the width is about 1¼ inches. Again, this is called a dragon's eye or dragon's vein, also known as a dyed blue agate. And that is in raw copper. I'm going to ask $25 for, plus $5 for shipping. One of the most beautiful stones you have in my possession. I have several actually, I just haven't wrapped them. Alright, going once, going twice. I'm gonna pull that aside. Next up, I have an amethyst, which is tumbled, and it's quite large, wrapped in an oxidated copper wire, which I did myself. And this particular pendant is 2 inches in height, and it is also 1¼ inches in width. Again, this is an amethyst. It is a tumbled stone wrapped in raw copper that's been oxidated. And again, I do my own oxidizing of my copper jewelry here. I can also oxidate sterling silver. However, I only do it upon request, and the reason being is because unfortunately, a lot of people don't like it. So I try to keep my sterling silver polished. This is this amethyst and raw copper. I'm letting go for $15 plus $5 shipping. Not the darkest amethyst, but it is a very nice gray color with purple hue to it. So it is very pretty. Going once, going twice, and we're gonna pull that off. Next one. I don't like. I have to be honest. Some of these I just don't care for, and I really want to redo them. Okay, this is another moss agate, and this moss agate is very pretty. It's green with a very nice white powder hue, and is wrapped in raw copper. And I'm letting this go for $15 plus $5 shipping. And it is rather intricate, very much like a fairy themed pendant, if you would. There's a heart shape on there. Has a fluted type of veil on it. And again, all of these do come with the box, and they come with the upgraded braided black cord, if you would. It does have a silver lobster claw clasp with an extender. And we're going to say going once, going twice on the moss agate. We're going to pull that aside. Next up on the bidding, I have a very beautiful excuse me, clear aura quartz. And this is in an anti-tarnish titanium. Very pretty. Has rainbow effects on the outside because the outside of the stone is treated with a metal to give it the rainbow effect on the outside. We're going to say clear aura quartz. Anti-Tarnish titanium. Kind of an intricate wrap, but I'm still going to let it go for $15. I've had it for a little while. But again, if you do want one of these items, just comment or copy and paste from the chat into the chat of which one you're interested in purchasing or seeing again, and I will change the price on my website so you can go ahead and make that purchase. Okay? So let's say going once, going twice on the aura quartz. I'm just going to pull it up so you can see the rainbows in it. Yeah. Side again, if you're interested, just let me know. Or if you want to see something again, just let me know. Okay, next I have a very intricate pendant. This is a black obsidian pendant. It's just over 2 inches in height, and it is approximately 1¼ inches in width. It's very beautiful. I love it in copper. Makes it look very regal. It is a tumble stone, so it does have a lot of shine to it. And I've had it for quite a while. A lot of people find the larger pendants not so attractive. I personally love them. They're statement pieces. If you want to wear this against a black dress or a black suit or black shirt, it would stand out significantly. It's definitely a statement type of pendant. It's a work of art. It's not your regular everyday pendant that you would find at your local jeweler or even Walmart. So we have a black obsidian, raw copper. It's a large, because it's a very large pendant. This one I'm going to ask for $30 plus $5 shipping. And again, it is very intricate. It has a fluted type of bail on it. It has many different pieces of different type of weave wrapping within the copper. And in some cases, up for copper with some stones over silver. And this is definitely one of those pieces, just because of how it fits with the stone, because the stone is so soft looking, you need something a little bit more detailed to bring out the stone. So I'm going to say going once, going twice, $30, $5 shipping. Again, you can just send me a message on Facebook, A Spirit of Twilight, or you can just comment in the chat if you're interested. Okay, this is another black obsidian. This is a cab, and it does have very intricate wire wrapping around it. It's not as big as the other one, but it is very pretty. This one down, it's more or less medium in size. It's not quite as wide. So if somebody's looking for something a little bit more muted but intricate, this is rather nice. It is 2 inches in length and 1 inch in width. And again, this is a black obsidian. Medium size and copper. And be $25 plus $5 for shipping. It's very soft. It's not very shiny. It's an intricate piece, but it's not overbearingly extravagant. So somebody that likes a more muted piece of jewelry and they like something as far as copper is concerned, this would be a good piece for them. All right, so we are going to say going once, going twice on this piece, and I'm going to put it aside on hold. The next piece that I have is a white moonstone, and this is wrapped in 9.25 sterling silver. It is a cab. On it, there is kind of a flute overlay on the actual wrapping itself. The moonstone, sterling silver. This one we're gonna go for 25. And it is rather new. One that I created very recently. But again, it's very muted. It's not very intricate, but it is a nice statement to have for somebody that is more conservative or prefers more elegant type of wire wrap jewelry. I really like that just per se. I'm going to say going once, going twice on this for $25, $5 shipping. Again, if you see something you like, you want to see it again, or you want to make a purchase on it, go right ahead and message me in the chat. The next one I have is Charlite, and Charlite is quite common in North Carolina. It is a purple stone, like amethyst, and this is rather petite and is wrapped in sterling silver. Okay. But it does have different little waves of lighter purple and darker purple in the stone. It is a softer, muted type of stone. It's not very flashy, but it is very sweet and pretty in sterling silver. So Charlight and sterling silver. This one I'm gonna let go for $15 plus $5 shipping. Again, this is Charlight. It is purple. It is in sterling silver. And I am almost out of pendants, so I'm very happy about that. Actually, I had so many problems trying to get Facebook to work with this. All right, going once, going twice. I'm going to pull that one aside. And again, any of these you can see on my website. If you want to take a look, please feel free. The next one I have is I like to call it a chunky type of stone. It is a smoky quartz and a tarnished raw copper. And you'll see this better underneath the camera. But it is a rather chunky stone. Measurements on this is 1.5 inches in height and 3/4 inches in width. And it is oxidated copper, which I hand oxidated myself. Plus $5 shipping. It is a very large stone compared to the wrap. The wrap is quite small compared to the stone itself. So this is certainly a statement piece for somebody who does love a smoky quartz. And I usually offer this at the events that I go to for $35 and up. Well, a couple more boxes. I have about 6 more to go, and that's about it. So going once, going twice on the smoky quartz. And if you're interested, just let me know. Okay, this is one of my favorite stones. Again, as I mentioned before, I love blue. Now, this is an anti-tarnish titanium, but it is a blue apatite. And apatite is, believe it or not, great for weight loss. Imagine that, apatite, weight loss. Okay. So we're going to put this underneath, and this is anti-tarnish, blue apatite. We're going to go for 15 plus $5 shipping. But anti-tarnish is where the wire happens to have a copper core, and the copper core is then coated with a color on top of the wire, and then a clear coat anti-tarnish finish on top of it. So this would not need to have any type of polishing like you would a raw sterling silver or raw copper. As a matter of fact, any of the tarnished or oxidated copper that I showed you can be placed into an acetone solution, such as a jewelry solution, jewelry cleaner, and it can be brought back to the original copper color. Again, sterling silver, same thing, but most of my sterling silver has stayed its natural and true silver color. So we're going to go once, going twice on the blue apatite, and pull that aside. Next up, this is another cab. This is a rose quartz and 9.25 sterling silver. It's a very pale pink, but it is a very nice stone. We can see. Okay, so this rose quartz and sterling silver, we're going to look up for 20 plus $5 for shipping. Yeah, we'll just pull this up a little bit so you can see it. It's very creamy in color. It's not a fish rose quartz. It's very muted. and very simple. It would be nice for a teenager to have, or a young female, or even a young guy if that's what they like. Rose quartz is good for healing, for self healing, and also for agreement purposes. You could wear this and get some really good results in the workplace if you have trouble with someone in the workplace. Okay, next up, this is going once, going twice. Okay, next I have a watermelon tourmaline, and this is kind of small, but it's very pretty. It has a pink and green hue to the stone, as you can see, and is wrapped in sterling silver, 9.25 sterling silver. We're going to let go for 30 because the watermelon tourmaline is kind of a hard tourmaline to come by, especially multicolored tourmalines coming in on stone. It'd be $30, $5 for shipping. Going once, going twice. I'm going to put that to the side. Next, I have Moldavite. I know people go crazy for Moldavite, but this is a quartz wrapped in sterling silver. The Moldavite is a tiny stone up here. A lot of people do ask about this at the events. As you can see, Moldavite's right there. Moldavite is very popular. It is from an asteroid from outer space, and it is kind of on the rare side. Unfortunately, there's a lot of people who will sell this online, and it is not Moldavite. It is actually a piece of colored glass or a beer bottle that's been dyed green, which is terrible to say, but it does happen. And you can tell by the texture, the ripples in the stone, if it is a true Moldavite or not a true Moldavite, which is the same as Columbianite, which I showed you before, the blackish, brownish, gray stone. Similar properties to Moldavite, but it's called the lightning stone from down in Colombia. So this would be Moldavite and clear quartz. The clear quartz does have a very positive effect on the Moldavite. So that's the reason why I paired the two together. This one is going to go for $50. It is a very beautiful setup between the Moldavite and the clear quartz. And it is a museum grade clear quartz, so it is very clear. So going once, going twice on this. I am down to my last two. Okay, this is another dragon's vein or dragon's eye pendant in raw copper. And this one is designed a little bit different. Again, very pretty stone. It's a dye blue agate stone, technically, but it's called dragon's vein or dragon's eye because when you hold it up to the light, you can see veins, or you can see an eye, what looks like to be an eye. Let me just try to get this focused. You can see it, but you can see that it is rather clear. This one is a little bit more blue in color, but there is black in there, so you can see the veins. This one is Dragon's Vein. Just a regular raw copper. This one I'm going to let go for $15 plus $5 shipping. It's very regal looking. A lot of people do like the stone just because when you hold it up to the light, you can see the intricate design of the stone itself. Very beautiful, very popular. And going once, going twice on that. Last but not least, this is my last pendant. for this particular session. This is a Dalmatian Jasper in sterling silver. And some people really enjoy Dalmatian Jasper. I personally like it because I love black and white. So this is kind of a heart shape on the top and then drawn down into the intricate design around the stone itself. We're going to say Dalmatian Jasper in sterling silver. Go to let go for 20 plus $5 shipping. And this is my last pendant for this session. So I would like to thank everybody who has placed a bid and who won today during this auction. I would love to do this again sometime. Some people had a good time, some people purchased, some people just came in and just hung out, which is great too. So by all means, if you'd like to, please subscribe and go ahead and like this video because I'm going to have it up in case anybody's interested in any type of stones. You can go ahead and send me a message on Facebook from facebook.com/Spirit of Twilight. That is my Facebook page for spiritoftwilight.com. So, again, if you see something on spiritoftwilight.com and you found it to be in this chat to where it was offered at a discounted rate plus $5 for shipping, you can send me a message as long as it's before 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time tonight. So I have a time to pull the item and get it ready for shipment because 8:30 tomorrow morning, these items are going out so people can get them before Christmas. So once again, thank you for joining me, and I hope you have a great holiday, and I will see you again soon in another video. Take care. Bye.